Welcome to our journey to fascinating world of the neuroscience behind stress. Stress is something we all experience, and while it's often seen as a negative force, it's actually a vital part of how we survive. Yet when stress sticks around for too long, it can become harmful, leading to a range of health issues. So in this video, we will dive deep into the science of stress, exploring how it affects our brain and body, its psychological impact, and the best way to manage this. So let's start by the understanding what stress really is. At its core, stress is how we respond to things we see as a stress, as a threat or challenges. This can be physical, like an injury, emotional, like a tough conversation. What makes stress so unique is that it's highly personal. What stresses one person out might not even phase someone else. This makes stress a deeply individual experience. At the heart of the stress response is a powerful system known as the hypothalamic pituitary adrenal HPA axis. When you encounter a stressor, this system kicked into gear. It all starts with the hypothalamus, which releases a hormone called CRH. This signals the pituitary gland to produce another hormone, ACTH, which then prompts the adrenal gland to release cortisol, the body's main stress hormone. Cortisol is like your body alarm system. It floods your system with energy by rising glucose level, boost your heart rate, and even fine-tune your immune system, all to prepare you for a fight or flight response. But while this burst of energy can be life-saving in the short term, if your cortisol level stay high for too long, it can lead to serious health problems. So deep within your brain lies the amygdala, an almond-shaped structure that plays a steering role in how you process emotion, especially in fear. Think of the amygdala as your brain panic button. It's the first to react when you sense danger. It triggers the HPA axis, setting off the release of stress hormone. But the amygdala does not work alone. It constantly communicating with the prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for decision making and self-control. Under normal circumstances, these two areas work together to help you assess threat and decide how to respond. But when stress takes over, the amygdala can hijack your brain, leading to emotional outbursts and poor decision making. While stress can sometimes sharpen your mind and body for action, chronic stress is a different beast. It can cause the lasting damage to your brain. One area that takes a big hit is the hippocampus, which is crucial for learning and memory. When stress becomes a constant, the high level of cortisol can actually shrink the hippocampus, making it harder to form new memories or remember old ones. This is a serious problem because the hippocampus helps you understand and navigate your experiences, linking them the past and helping you make sense of the present. But stress does not just mess with your memory, it also messes with your ability to feel pleasure. The brain reward system, which includes the nucleus accumbens, becomes less responsible when you are under chronic stress. This can lead to anhedonia, a condition where you struggle to find joy in things that used to make you happy, a key feature of depression. Emotionally, stress can be a roller coaster. The more stressed you are, the more your amygdala goes into the overdrive, making you more reactive and less able to keep your emotion in check. This can make you feel more anxious, irritable, and prone to mood swing. So stress also takes a toll on the prefrontal cortex, which normally help you regulate your emotions and control impulses. When the PFC isn't working as it should, it becomes even harder to handle stress, creating a vicious cycle of emotional instability. But the impact of stress isn't just in your head, it ripples through your entire body. Chronic stress has been linked a host of health issues, from heart disease to obesity and diabetes. Elevated cortisol level can raise your blood pressure and heart rate, putting a strain on your heart and blood vessels. Over time, this can lead to serious conditions like hypertension and cardiovascular diseases. Stress can also push you towards unhealthy habits like overeating, smoking, or drinking too much alcohol, which only compound the risk. Your immune system isn't immune to stress either. When stress becomes a chronic condition, it can weaken your body defenses, making you more vulnerable to infection and illnesses. In today's world where global health is a top concern, maintaining a strong immune system is more important than ever. The link between the stress and mental health is a critical area of study. So chronic stress isn't just uncomfortable, it's a major risk factor for conditions like anxiety, depression, and PTSD. The changes that stress causes in the brain can make you more vulnerable to this disorder. For example, long-term stress can disrupt the balance of neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine, which are crucial for the regulating mood. When these systems are out of whack, it can lead to feeling of anxiety, helplessness, and despair. Stress also affects people differently depending on their stage of life. Children and teenagers are particularly sensitive to stress because their brains are still developing. Early exposure to high level of stress can have lasting effect, making it harder for them to regulate their emotions and succeed academically. On the other hand, older adults might experience stress differently. As we age, our brain naturally changes, and chronic stress can accelerate the cognitive decline, increasing the risk of dementia and other age-related conditions. But isn't all doom and gloom? Understanding how stress works in the brain opens up new possibilities for managing it. While stress is a part of life, there are many ways to cope up effectively. One of the most powerful tools is mindfulness meditation. By focusing on the present moment and accepting your thoughts and emotions without judgment, you can reduce the amygdala activity and lower your cortisol level, that helping you stay calm and in control. Another effective approach is cognitive behavioral therapy, which I talk almost all the video related to neuroscience and neurodegenerative. So CBT help you recognize and challenge negative thought patterns that fuel stress and anxiety. By learning to reframe these thoughts and develop healthier coping strategy, you can break the cycle of stress and improve your mental health. Physical activity is also a game changer. Exercise boosts your body production of endorphin, the feel-good chemicals that lift your mood and reduce stress. Regular physical activities not only keep you fit but also strengthen your emotional resilience. A strong relationship provides a buffer against life challenges, giving you the comfort and the encouragement you need to cope. Whether it's family, friend, or community group, having a network of people you can rely on makes a big difference. Don't forget about the importance of nutrition and sleep in managing stress. A balanced diet rich in nutrients support brain health and help regulate your stress response. Foods high in omega-3 fatty acid and antioxidant and vitamin can boost your mood and cognitive function. Sleep is equally critical, so chronic deprivation can make you more vulnerable to stress and less able to manage your emotions. By prioritizing good sleep habits like sticking to a regular sleep schedule and creating a calming bedtime routine, you can improve your sleep quality and lower your stress levels. So in closing, the neuroscience of stress is a complex but fascinating field. While the stress is a natural part of life, understanding how it affects your brain and body can help you take control and manage it effectively. By incorporating a strategy like mindfulness, CBT, physical activity, and a strong social connection into your life, you can build resilience and protect your mental and physical health. As we continue to learn more about the science of stress, new way to support well-being and resilience in our increasingly stressful world will merge. So thank you for the watching and see you in the next video.